Maureen Agnes O'Brien was born on May 6, 1929 in the city of Dublin, Ireland, as the daughter of Catherine O'Brien and two-time heavyweight boxing champion Jack O'Brien. For Maureen, the sky was the limit. From an early age, Maureen oriented her life around people. She had a strong group of close friends who would do anything to help each other. She also loved to make people laugh and found great joy in singing.
Hello, hello, goodbye. Here are you, here am I, alone, cannot die, it will last forever.
All in all, Maureen was living a good life. Until one fateful day. August 31st, 1972, 12:20 a.m., Cabinteely, Ireland. Maureen was leisurely driving on Brennanstown Road. 11-year-old Niall was in the back seat, and Donald, just 9 years old at the time, was riding in front. At exactly 12:21 a.m., on the roadway in front of Doyle's nursery, Maureen and a second vehicle crashed head-on. Niall suffered disfiguring facial injuries. Young Donald was thrown through the vehicle's windshield, sustained serious injuries, and was rushed by ambulance to the nearest hospital. And as for Maureen, she died at the moment of impact. Shortly following the crash, Irish police released the official version of the evening's events. However, it is what was not included, as well as how the crash investigation was handled, that raises serious questions. The opposing vehicle was driven by Mr. Michael Smurfit, an up-and-coming knight of the realm and multi-billionaire, while leaving a traditional Irish party. His vehicle also included 5 additional passengers. The official police report claims that Maureen sharply turned head-on into the opposing lane of traffic for no apparent reason, thus causing the contact with Smurfit's vehicle. However, 2 renowned crash reconstruction experts disagree. Crash Teams Incorporated is the largest and most experienced team of crash reconstructionists in the world. Their senior crash reconstruction expert, Mike Kennedy, scientifically evaluated the crash and concluded, quote, "As you know, the reconstruction of a 37-year-old incident is difficult. However, the incident scene remains unchanged since the incident. We also had a sketch, albeit rough, of the vehicle orientations at impact. We have combined that information with scientific analysis to reach the conclusion that initially, Smurfit was on the incorrect side of the roadway center, pulled to the left into the correct lane of impact. We have also concluded his speed was in the range of 46 to 52 miles per hour. It does appear that Maureen O'Brien's vehicle was traveling less than 30 miles per hour. The speed at impact was clearly 30 to 35 miles per hour, which resulted in a fatality and serious injuries. It is impossible that Smurfit was stopped or even nearly stopped. In our opinion, that Maureen O'Brien was not speeding and was not initially on the wrong side of the road. Her motion to the incorrect side was an attempt to avoid the oncoming Daimler, which was in her lane when she first detected it. Further, we have concluded this fatal incident occurred as a result of Michael Smurfit speeding and driving on the incorrect side of center." End quote. Also, the crash was reconstructed by Colm Finn, the former head
of the Irish National Police Force's Forensic Investigation Unit. He concluded, quote, "As a result of my examination of the facts, I am of the opinion that the investigation carried out by the Irish National Police Force was not to a standard, even for that time, thorough enough to have come to a conclusive finding. There is strong witness evidence that Michael Smurfit was on the incorrect side of the road for some distance prior to the entrance of Doyle's nursery, the location of the collision. There is technical evidence showing Michael Smurfit was traveling at a minimum of 49 miles per hour in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. There is evidence Michael Smurfit drove motorcar 6750Z with in excess of the permitted number of passengers, thereby reducing his ability to have proper control of the car. I believe that Maureen O'Brien was confused by the approaching car on its incorrect side of the road and took evasive action by steering to her right. I do believe that Maureen O'Brien's driving on that night was correct and did not in any way contribute to this collision. Therefore, in my professional opinion, based on the evidence before me, Michael Smurfit caused the collision that took the life of Maureen O'Brien by his incorrect positioning of his vehicle and excessive speed." End quote.
August 31, 1972 was a day of disaster. Due to the crash, the world lost a great woman in Maureen O'Brien. Her friends, parents, extended family, and audience all suffered a tragic loss. However, no group was damaged greater than Maureen's 5 orphan children. After a long period of struggling, Donald founded the most effective foster youth employment organization in the United States in 1989. To date, Donald's Job Readiness Training Organization has trained over 15,000 foster youth to help prevent Donald's personal plight of homelessness from repeating itself. Although Donald has experience doing great things, he is still currently working to rectify the family's lifelong tragedy. In spite of Donald's success, sometimes the repercussions of life events can last a lifetime.